I like Pokemon. There are so many of these little pocket monsters and they come in a huge variety of shapes, sizes, and colors. I want them all. But I don't want to catch them, I want to bring them to life. I'm going to start with Mareep, the electric type wool Pokemon. I start by breaking Mareep down into simple shapes by tracing with the pen tool. It's probably the least fun part of the process, but it's necessary. Like I said, Mareep is categorized as a wool Pokemon, so I want to create the wool by using these cotton balls. The first step is to get the cotton balls in approximately the right size and in the right position to fill up this area. I'm using a brush on the edges here just to add more detail and texture. As I continue, you'll notice that I'm starting to group these cotton balls more intentionally, forming clumps that look natural and fill out the shape smoothly. This technique helps create a more realistic and cohesive look for the final piece. Here I'm adding shadows to the cotton balls. After reshaping and reforming the clumps to look more natural, these shadows will enhance that, transforming the cotton from looking like random clumps into a cohesive form. Moving on to that fluffy part on top of the head. I take some of this cotton that I've been working with and I slowly start to shape it and twist it and twirl it just to try to get it to match the shape it needs to be in. After the basic shading is added, I decided to go ahead and give this fluff some color. Now the body is pretty much done at this stage, but the face and feet still need texture. I thought this felt texture could work well, so I decided to give it a try. For the eyes, I ultimately decided that I would just add a simple highlight, but I still think there's something missing, so I'll be coming back to this later. Mareep's horns, or whatever those things are on the side of his head, also need some texture. Since the tail and the horns look the same with this black and yellow pattern, I go ahead and just use that same texture for the tail. But for the orb, we need to do something different. It needs to look like it's glowing brightly, ready to discharge electricity or something. Now I'll be adding shadows and highlights to enhance the overall lighting. Areas that don't receive as much light will be darker, while those that do will be brighter. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I decided to come back to the eyes and add this iris. And as I blend it in, it just gives that eye a little bit of extra detail that I think works nicely. From here on, it's all about adding the final touches and making any last minute adjustments to anything that feels out of place or missing. In this case, we're just going to add some sparks to the orb and just some rim lighting.
I want to be the very best, but not like they've ever seen. Making them all, that's my true quest in my digital dream. Make them all, gotta make them all. I know it's my destiny. For real, they're coming alive in every pixel I can see. With tools in hand, I shape each one, bringing them all to life. From Mareep's wool to Charizard's sling, no details left behind. Make them all, gotta make them all. I know it's my destiny. For real, they're coming alive in every pixel I can see. Make them all, gotta make them all. I know it's my destiny. For real, they're coming alive in every pixel that I see. Make them all, 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 yeah.
Thanks for sticking around and watching the process of bringing Mareep to life. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Pokemon transformations.